Yeah, we are so excited because it's so fun to be the first to show you something that has been a labor of love over months, if not years. You are the first to see these brand new earrings. The reason I'm super stoked about these is cut, right? Sometimes it's price, sometimes it's color, sometimes it's carat weight, right? In this case, I would have to say the most exciting thing about this for me is the mixed cut in these drop earrings. They're on 5 easy payments for 6.5 carats in total. Actually, just forget about the easy pay for a second. These are $124 for 6.5 carats of not just amethyst, but fancy cut amethyst. Beautiful color saturation that stays true from top to bottom. That's important. Now let's talk about the easy pay. It's $24.80, but it will go away at the end of the day. This is America's first look at these earrings because it's the first time you've ever seen them. It's J335653. Let's give you the measurement on this. I think it's just over 1 inch from top to bottom. Yeah, we're almost at 1 1/4 there. 4 stones in total on each of your earrings, and actually that's great that we stay there. When we start with these graduated sizes of baguettes, which I make no secret of is one of my favorite cuts. I love baguettes, princess, and ashers. Woo, and we've got that coming up too. Okay, baguettes, strong cut, right? But often is a compromise in light and color. Not here. But look at how we end. We end with the prong set radiant cut. My first time seeing radiant, gosh, I think in any color of gemstone, let alone the amethyst here. And the reason we love the radiant cut so much is that it is still staying true to that baguette family. It's that squared off cut, but it has this brilliant faceting that's done on both the crown and the pavilion. So what does that mean? It means you get pow. You get that explosion of light. And just enough variance here in what's happening in the earring to make it really, really intriguing. And I love the setting of these two because what happens, rather than it being soldered solid and just being a true north-south earring, instead, you're gonna get the dangle and you're gonna get the movement. And here, of course, on like an actual face, you get the sense of scale there with that bottom stone. So it has this richness and elegance to it, but not so much so that you feel you have to reserve these for night out on the town or a super special occasion, because you could be wearing these with jeans and they still make perfect sense. Wear them in the same way that you would just a stud earring that happens to have a little bit of movement. But it just also happens to have 6.5 carats in total weight, which is very unlikely in a stud earring. And if it were there, you probably wouldn't wear it because they'd be too heavy and they'd tilt forward anyway. So when we see these on Monica then, you'll really get a sense of that scale because, of course, we come out a little bit wider. But you'll also get a sense of the color on these two. From afar, it's movement and it's light that is drawn to our face. When we come in closer, then we go, oh my gosh, that's amethyst. And how about trying something different and wearing a colored gemstone close to the face, right? I think a lot of us default to gold and silver or diamonds or diamondique, and while they're all beautiful, mix it up a little bit. And the fact that you're picking this up for $124 in this kind of carat weight, gosh, I'd have to say probably if we were presenting these in diamondique, which is a simulated gemstone, I'd probably be sharing with you a price tag at the same or higher than what you're seeing right now. And so what a great opportunity to dip your toe into the water of higher carat weights, dip your toe into the water of something that is kind of the feeling of luxury without the luxurious price tag. I think in our show, this is going to be the only earring. And so, which is significant when we're talking about in gem shows. Hopefully, I'm sure a lot of you, myself included, tune in hoping for a lot, like if you're looking at your inventory at home and going, I need more earrings. What you might need actually isn't more, but just better, the ones that you really, really treasure. And this becomes one of your everyday pieces. So with just about a minute remaining, we'll come back. I want to show you a side profile on these and give you kind of like the anatomy of it too. Because if there's one thing that frustrates me is that when you're shopping on the air, you can't hold these pieces, right? And you can't try them on. That's why it's so great that we have a 30-day money-back guarantee so that you can get them home, you can try them out. If you don't love them, you send them back. Take a look at the side profile. This will help you too. Do you see how it curves a little bit? It doesn't do that like when you take them out of the ear. It does that when you're wearing them. And that will show you that it really has the same kind of anatomy as a tennis bracelet, so that it has that fluidity. And then when I turn it a little bit more, of course, you'll see all of the sterling silver that's backing that up and the depth of the stones themselves, so that you're getting credit for all of that carat weight and then you get the movement too. 5 easy pays of $24.80 will go away at the end of the day. Brand new debut on this baguette and radiant combination. It's J335653. Two things that I want to give you a heads up on. So this is not, the picture that you're seeing is not the item.